Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 4 properties. That's it. Small list. So 3 of them are on the Toronto Real Estate Board. 1 of them is on the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board. From an out-of-town agent, by the way. Probably not your ideal. The Toronto Real Estate Board has all the agents from Toronto, Mississauga. Biggest real estate board in the world, actually. 46,000 people. If you're not putting your listing there, you're going to lose exposure. So anyway, let's talk about these homes. So first one up is Cavanaugh Lane, $499,999. It would have probably been better to do 500 even. Although the 4, sometimes there's an argument that, hey, 4 looks a lot lower than 500. Possession is 0331. March 31st means the seller's probably bought another house. And so this is an Amesbury or a Brennan model. It's 1130 square feet. It's actually a pretty well laid out 1130 square feet. What they did, actually it's the next shot here, small dining room plus a family room. It's hard, a lot of people just do one room here. It is designed by the builder, which is why the light's there to kind of be a dining room. So kitchen is functional. You've got a closet, which people either use as a pantry or they use it as a coat closet because they're coming through the garage. And then you have your stairs to the basement just behind. Upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms. The master has a walk-in closet. There is only 1 full bathroom in the whole house, which is not bad. If you finish the basement, just make sure to put a full bathroom down there too. So you've got 2 in the house. This one, based on previous sales, could be up in the 530, 540, 550 range. It's probably the smallest townhouse that's been listed so far this year. So interesting to see what 2017 has to say about it. So I'm going to jump over now to the Oakville Milton list simply because this home compares pretty well to the one on Cavanaugh. So we have Dawson Crescent. Only on Oakville Milton. They're holding back on offers. You can see that in the description. So there were not a lot of homes. Milton was basically at peak capacity towards the end of the 90s. This development, I don't know if the exact age, might be around 99, 2000, that kind of thing, right when Mattamy was starting to kind of get geared up. And so they built these townhouses. They're probably like, again, 16 years now, something like that, 17. So hopefully by now you're on the roof and the windows and the furnace. All that stuff's been replaced. Hopefully, it depends on the townhouse. They also, per square foot, tend to sell for a little bit less than the new areas. The advantage this one has, it's almost kind of like a double-edged sword because you're pretty close to the train tracks. By the way, this is all developed. I don't know why the picture on I think this is Bing. I don't know why it shows this because a lot of these homes are like 5-6 years. Anyway, so Dawson Crescent. So you could potentially walk down Barton Street and up here and be at the fairgrounds. So for all the fairs that happen in the summer, you could also walk downtown. You could be at the farmers market. Probably, I would guess, about a 20-minute walk to get to the farmers market. Do a nice little walk around Mill Pond, all of that. So it does have some, I think, location advantages compared to some of the new homes, which are a little bit further away from, the heart and soul of Milton. So that's what it looks like from the outside. Again, we talked about the price. It's around the same size as Cavanaugh. It certainly looks older. The tiles, the floors, that kind of stuff. So what I'd be paying attention to is definitely the age of all the items. You can check window age. There's a lot of things you can do to be a detective and to actually discover how old everything is. Kitchen's a bit older too, so you're gonna have to kind of weigh that versus things like location and potentially a lower price. I mean, this one could sell. They don't come up often. Like, it could sell for $510. It could go for a lot more. That's the funny thing about this little development. And here's another bonus: is versus Cavanaugh, you have a finished basement. You also have, I would say, a pretty good amount of privacy in the back compared to just about every new home that's out there. That could be an X factor that could really push the price up. So they're holding back on offers. Both of them are, so anything can happen. It's interesting to watch this head-to-head battle. And if you actually want to know what they sell for next week, then you can subscribe to MiltonPriceReport.com. Just leave your information in there, and then we send updates about what homes actually do sell for. Last up, Crawford Crescent 1.35. Now, if you look at the pictures in here, it's a very nicely appointed home. There are some dated elements to it, the color of the floors. You've got white appliances. Someone paying 1.35 doesn't want white appliances, but it looks like it's been cared for pretty well. They've also done the roof and the windows, and this is a big home. We're talking, doesn't give the exact measurement, but we know it is more than 3,500 square feet. It also says there's a sand volleyball court, nice gazebo here too. Beautiful land, wonderful property, 125 by 346, which means it's about half an acre if it's a square lot. How you can tell that, actually no, it'd probably be about an acre. Multiply that by that, if it's around 43,000 square feet, then that's around what an acre is. So I want to show you where it is. So you've got, it's one of these properties here. I can't remember if it's this one or that one. Crawford Crescent, you've got Campbellville right here. Now you get too far south, you get close to the train tracks here. You get too far north, you're close to the 401. So being 6-7 homes away, having pretty much a clear shot channel, this is all open land here where the sound can travel down the street. You do have some forest behind, that kind of thing, but how loud would this be? That's something that a lot of people, and you could look at it too, is that most country homes, it takes you 20 minutes to even hit the 401. With this home, you're there for 3 minutes. So again, kind of the same as Dawson. It's a bit of a double-edged sword where proximity to the 401 can be a positive thing because it's fast, or it can be a negative thing because of the sound and just the kind of, you will hear some kind of ambient noise just being this close to the 401. So there we have it. That's the list. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with more than 4 properties.